The Qilin, also known as Kirin, stands as one of the most profound and spiritually significant creatures in Chinese mythology, a being not merely born of legend, but of philosophy, morality, and cosmic order. Often compared to the Western unicorn, the Qilin is far more complex than a simple mythical animal. It represents the highest ideals of virtue, justice, peace, and harmony between heaven, earth, and humanity. For over 2,000 years, the Qilin has existed at the heart of Chinese culture as a symbol of divine approval and moral leadership, appearing only in times when the world is aligned with righteousness. According to ancient Chinese belief, the Qilin is a sacred beast, gentle by nature and incapable of harming any living being. Legends describe it as walking so lightly that it does not crush grass beneath its hooves or disturb insects in its path. This extraordinary gentleness defines the Qilin's character. It is powerful beyond measure, yet restrained by compassion. Unlike fearsome mythical creatures that dominate through destruction, the Qilin embodies strength guided by wisdom. Visually, the Qilin is a majestic hybrid creature, combining the most noble features of several animals. Traditional descriptions portray it with the body of a deer, symbolizing grace, the tail of an ox, representing strength, horse-like hooves associated with endurance, and the scales of a dragon, signifying divine authority. Its head often bears one or two horns, sometimes curved, sometimes straight, though unlike other horned beasts, the Qilin's horn is said to be soft or blunt, another symbol of its non-violent nature. Flames are frequently depicted surrounding its body, not as destructive fire, but as a manifestation of sacred energy and heavenly presence. The earliest references to the Qilin appear in ancient Chinese texts such as the Book of Rites, Zhuozhuan, and Spring and Autumn Annals. These writings establish the Qilin as one of the four divine creatures of Chinese mythology, alongside the dragon, phoenix, and tortoise. Each of these beings governs a fundamental aspect of cosmic balance. The dragon represents power and transformation, the phoenix renewal and virtue, the tortoise longevity and stability, and the Qilin, above all, righteousness and moral truth. What makes the Qilin truly unique is its role as a cosmic judge. It is said to appear only during the reign of a just ruler or in moments of great moral significance. When corruption, cruelty, or injustice dominates the world, the Qilin vanishes, refusing to exist in an age unworthy of its presence. Thus, its appearance is interpreted as a divine sign that heaven approves of humanity's path. One of the most famous and enduring legends involving the Qilin is closely tied to Confucius, the legendary Chinese philosopher whose teachings shaped East Asian civilization. According to tradition, before Confucius was born, a Qilin appeared to his mother, carrying a jade tablet inscribed with a prophecy announcing the birth of a great sage who would bring wisdom to the world. This event elevated Confucius's birth to a divine moment, blessed by the heavens themselves. Years later, shortly before Confucius's death, a wounded Qilin was reported seen wandering the land. Confucius is said to have wept on hearing this, interpreting it as a sign that the age of moral clarity was coming to an end. Throughout Chinese imperial history, emperors often claimed sightings of the Qilin as proof of their legitimate rule. To govern under the mandate of heaven was the highest form of authority, and the Qilin's appearance was considered living evidence that an emperor ruled with virtue. During the Han, Tang, Ming, and Qing dynasties, the Qilin became a prominent symbol in imperial art, architecture, and ceremonial objects. Stone Qilin statues were placed at palace gates, temples, and tombs to ward off evil spirits and protect sacred spaces, while also serving as a constant reminder that power must be guided by morality. Interestingly, despite its association with royalty and divine authority, the Qilin was never a symbol of tyranny or fear. Unlike dragons, which could represent both benevolence and destruction, the Qilin remained almost exclusively benevolent. It was believed to punish the wicked only through judgment, not violence, and to reward the virtuous with blessings such as prosperity, peace, and talented offspring. In Chinese folklore, families often associated the Qilin with the birth of gifted children, giving rise to the phrase Qilin child, meaning a child of extraordinary potential. As Chinese culture spread across East Asia, so too did the legend of the Qilin. In Japan, it became known as the Kirin, while in Korea it evolved into the Girin. Although the core symbolism remained intact, justice, divine authority, and moral judgment, regional interpretations added unique characteristics. In Japanese folklore, the Kirin is sometimes portrayed as more fearsome, acting as an enforcer of divine law that punishes the corrupt and spares the innocent. In some legends, it is said that even the most ruthless warrior would be struck down by a Kirin if his heart lacked righteousness. The Qilin's symbolism extends beyond mythology into philosophy. It represents the ideal society, one in which leaders govern with wisdom rather than force, where justice is balanced with compassion, and where humanity lives in harmony with nature. In this sense, the Qilin is not merely a creature of fantasy, but a moral concept embodied in myth. Its legend teaches that true power is not found in domination, but in restraint, not in fear, but in virtue. In modern times, the Qilin continues to inspire storytellers, artists, filmmakers, and game designers around the world. It appears in fantasy novels, anime, video games, and cinematic universes, often reimagined as a guardian spirit or celestial beast. Yet even in these modern interpretations, the Qilin retains its ancient essence, a symbol of hope, justice, and higher ideals. In contemporary Chinese culture, the Qilin remains a powerful emblem of good fortune, wisdom, and moral excellence. Its image is still used in traditional art, festivals, and symbolism related to prosperity and success. Parents continue to invoke the Qilin as a blessing for their children's future, and its presence in cultural memory serves as a reminder of values that transcend time. Ultimately, the story of the Qilin is not about a beast that once roamed the earth. It is about humanity's eternal pursuit of goodness. The Qilin exists only when the world is worthy of it, making its absence just as meaningful as its appearance. It challenges rulers to govern justly, individuals to live ethically, and societies to strive for balance and harmony.